What's up, guys? So the pay-per-view numbers for UFC 264 have come in, and it's tracking to be the second best event in UFC history, only under the Khabib and Conor matchup, which did 2.4 million pay-per-view buys. This UFC 264 just did 1.8 million pay-per-view buys, which is just incredible considering it was a rubber match. You know, Conor's kind of at the tail end of his career, but he was still able to sell this fight to the fans. You know, 500,000 of those pay-per-view buys came from international buys, probably all from Ireland, but we got to give respect to Conor here. The way he sells a fight, the way he gets toxic leading up to it, gets under the other fighter's skin, you know, gets personal with them. It's clearly working. And Conor has been catching a lot of flack after this fight. Some people are even saying, you know, he's done. That's ridiculous to say. Clearly, this guy can still sell a fight. And he was in that matchup. You know, the first opening round obviously didn't go well for him. He broke his leg, didn't really get a chance to prove himself. But obviously it looked like it was going in Dustin Poirier's favor. Conor was bleeding out of his ear. Apparently it was just his cauliflower blowing up. So all the disrespect Conor's been getting from the media and his own fans lately is kind of rightfully due, just because, you know, he started talking about Poirier's wife and all that. But clearly it works to sell a fight. The fans are interested. It gets us hyped up. It gets the casuals to buy the event. So, you know, clearly Conor's doing something right, even if he is stepping over the line. Maybe stepping over the line is the best way to sell a fight. Maybe getting personal with somebody is the best way to sell a fight. The two top fights in UFC history are with Poirier and Khabib, where he clearly crossed the line talking about their dads, their wives, religion, culture, all that stuff. But it's working. The fans eat it up. But the real question here is, will Conor be able to do this going forward? Will he be able to sell these pay-per-view numbers like this? You know, even doing over 1 million buys. It's definitely going to be pretty hard for him to sell those crazy numbers going into his next matchup, considering how much he's lost. His last win was against Donald Cerrone. And I think we're going to find out that the trash talk doesn't necessarily work to sell a fight if you just continue to lose. It only really worked from him just because he was always winning. And we were able to kind of blow by some of the remarks he was making earlier on, because they weren't that personal. They were kind of just funny. But when he does get personal, those events tend to do the best. That's when a lot of us thought Conor was kind of undefeatable on the feet. You know, nobody could touch him on the stand-up. Now we're starting to see a lot of these fighters get the better of him on the feet. Even Khabib, you know, caught him a couple times on the feet. So maybe this is the end of the line for Conor. But I'm still anticipating, you know, one last mega pay-per-view event. Let me know if you guys think he'll ever be able to recreate these pay-per-view numbers. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you on the next one.